Alright, we're going to demonstrate the drawing capabilities of FeatureCam with our first part, the indicator clamp. Helping me today is Mr. Tate Green. Tate's going to start FeatureCam 2011. A couple of things on startup that we're going to make note of is the position of our toolbars. After we start a program, we're going to go through the new part document wizard. We're going to select new file and hit next. It is a milling setup, and we're going to hit next, finish. It's asking us what shape of our stock. We're going to go with a block shape, and the width, length, and thickness on this particular part, the indicator clamp, we are going to go with 4 inches wide, 4.5 inches long, and 1 inch thick. He's going to hit the next button. We're going to select aluminum if it's not already selected from the pull down list, and we're going to hit next. There will be no 4th axis positioning on this part, so we'll click next. Setup name of setup 1 is fine, it's acceptable for this part. Fixture ID needs to be set at 54. Fixture ID is set at 1 and needs to be set at 54. That's going to bring in the G54 in our program's code. We're going to hit the next button. We're going to align our user coordinate system and our setup to the stock face. This is a very important step and must be done every time a new part is started. Align to stock face and click next. For this particular part, we're going to align our user coordinate system and setup to the top of the stock face, and we're going to align it in the lower right to ease our drawing, because most of the dimensions on the print are called out from the lower right hand corner. We're going to click next, and in order to leave some material on the top of the part to face, we're going to put a Z offset of minus 20 thousandths. And next. We're going to finish, as this is simply for machine simulation purposes and not to be used at this time. And Tate's going to accept his stock properties by clicking OK. He's then going to do a right click and do a front view on the part so that we can verify that our user coordinate system is 20 thousandths inside the top of the stock. After facing the stock to part program 0, then 0 will be on the finished face of our part. So Tate's going to pull an isometric view by right-clicking and going isometric. He's going to go up and he's going to click on the new feature wizard dialog box. When he clicks, he opens up the dialog box, and the first thing he's going to select is a facing operation from dimensions. He's then going to click next after telling it what type of feature, and then he's going to, if he needs to locate the fixture, he would do it here. He is not going to input an offset from the setup Z location because we want to face to 0. So he's going to click next. The thickness being removed, FeatureCam looks at the distance that the setup has been placed inside the stock, and the 20 thousandths thickness is automatically recorded in the facing feature. Clicking next, he then comes into his strategies. Only removing 20 thousandths off of the aluminum stock, there is not a necessity to do a rough pass. So we are going to leave rough pass unchecked. We are going to accept Klein mill as a strategy and only do a finish pass as represented in our strategies tab. When he clicks next, he is simply going to review the operation, see that he has a facing operation with 1 finish pass. When he clicks next, he's going to review the default tool. The tool happens to be a 3-inch 150 thousandths diameter shell mill. This is not the tool that we want to use, so we're going to select I want to search for another tool or make a new one, and then click the next button. This is our tool search dialog box. we're going to go up and instead of a face mill, we're going to use a regular end mill to face our part. Under diameter, we're going to type in 1 inch, 1.0. All of the 1-inch end mills that meet that qualification are then showed in our list. We're going to select a 2-flute, 1-inch regular end mill, the second one down from the top. He's then going to click Next, and he's going to see the recommended feeds and speeds for this end mill. He's going to click Next and see that he is a summary of his finish operation on his facing tool, and he's going to click Finish. He's going to accept his properties of his face operation by clicking OK, and then he's going to run a 3D simulation. Play. And there we have cutter path for the facing operation. He's going to stop his simulation, and this is a good time to pause your video.